He's got one of the smallest in hip hop. And you know that to be true, Lonnie. So you gotta be a plan. Because all of these ain't wanting you for your, cause ain't none there. And before you go and say she lying again, guess what? Tiffany said it ain't grown none in 20 years either. And I know she's seen it. And if you keep running around Hollywood asking people not to f with Tiffany, I'ma start telling people that maybe it's time for me to put in my own lawsuit. Cause you did stick your dick in my mouth while I was asleep with my clothes on. Maybe it's time to sue you.
Jaguar Wright caused a stir in the entertainment industry when he accused rapper and actor Common of inappropriate behavior. Things got even messier when a recording of Common and Jennifer Hudson was discovered, leading to more speculation and discussion about this case. Today, however, we'll examine Jennifer Hudson's response to these grave charges and the implications for her relationship with Common.
It is
That's
common.
That's crazy. So how are these people able to keep going on with the career?
What do you mean?
Doing these heinous crimes.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm just saying.
You ain't never had a boy that you know did a whole bunch of dirt and you let him make it? You telling me that never happened? You never had somebody in your life who you know was dirty, who you know did dirt, and you let him make it?
To understand the controversy between Jaguar Wright and Common, we need to look into their long-standing feuds. So Jaguar Wright first came into the public eye with her association with the neo-soul collective The Roots. However, her career took a different turn when she began to vocalize her grievances against various artists, including Common. Whereas accusations against Common are not recent, they date back several years and have been a recurring theme in her public statements. She has accused him of inappropriate behavior, including allegations of Southeast misconduct, which she claims happened during their time together. The feud between Wright and Common has been complex, with Wright consistently portraying herself as a victim of a toxic industry that silenced her voice. Her accusations against Common resurfaced recently with even more intensity as she detailed an alleged incident that paints a troubling picture. According to Wright, Common allegedly tried to force himself on her while she was sleeping. She claims that this incident left her feeling violated and betrayed, and she has been vocal about it in interviews and social media posts. The allegations have generated a lot of discussion, especially since they cast doubt on Common's reputation as a socially conscious artist and activist. Jennifer became involved in the controversy because of Common when the allegations resurfaced and their private tape of Common was leaked. Hudson was put in a tough situation, but she made the decision to support Common in fending off these accusations. She talked about her interactions with Common, expressing her faith in his innocence and characterizing him as a courteous and helpful man. Hudson's public stance in favor of Common was not merely a personal one. She refuted the accusations as unfounded and remains steadfast in her support.
You go viral for crisis purposes, through crisis, in crisis. You become a viral sensation. Like, there's a word that she used more than once, and I've heard her now using it like that. She said, well, in the middle of my viralness. Who calls it that?
The debate now revolves around a purported tape that surfaced recently. Its exact contents are still unknown, but it contains material that could potentially harm Common's reputation as a whole. Numerous fans and celebrities have weighed in on the subject following the release of this tape, sparking a whirlwind of reaction. The existence of the video has been a topic of discussion since it raises concerns about consent to release private information and the ethics of doing so. Many fans of Common and Hudson have found themselves caught in the crossfire as they attempt to make sense of the accusations and the tape's ramifications. The circumstances have also impacted the reputations of Hudson and Common, who are both under more scrutiny and criticism from the public. In the interim, following Jennifer Hudson's defense of the typical Jaguar Wright has made more declarations in her most recent remarks, further establishing her prominence. Wright restated her criticism of Common, arguing that her public relationships, particularly those with well-known women like Era, were a deliberate, continuous problem rather than an isolated incident. Angela Rye and Serena Williams might have used as a front for his purported private inappropriate behavior. The reasons behind Jaguar Wright's accusations and audio release have been the subject of much conjecture. Some speculate that she might be trying to raise awareness of more serious problems in the entertainment industry, like the maltreatment of women. Others speculate that she might be using these allegations to further her own career or for personal gain. One person tweeted, saying that as someone who has followed Jaguar Wright in the neo-soul scene, it's difficult to see her involved in this drama. Her accusations against Common are serious and paint a troubling picture, particularly since he is known for being socially conscious. However, we shouldn't draw hasty conclusions because these are just accusations. It's unfortunate to have private information revealed in this way, and the leaked tape just makes matters worse. I hope that all parties can resolve their differences and the truth comes to light. It's important to have a conversation about privacy and respecting personal boundaries, especially in light of today's social media and quick news cycle. A third person commented on the whole drama with Jaguar, saying, "I hope this doesn't overshadow the good work Common's done, but we can't just brush off the accusations. It's important to support survivors and make sure their voices are heard while also adhering to fair procedures. I've always admired Jennifer Hudson for her talent and strength, and standing by Common during this mess really shows her character. She knows him well, and her support seems real." However, Jaguar Wright's claims are serious and can't be ignored. They require a thorough investigation since they touch on larger issues in the industry. The relationship between Wright and Common is incredibly eye-opening. It demonstrates how complex the music business can be. Wright's accusations are unsettling, particularly in light of her in-depth description of what transpired with Common. It's difficult because many people respect him for his activism and musical output. Jennifer Hudson's support is significant because she is taking a significant risk by standing up for him, but the leaked tape feels so wrong. Everyone deserves privacy, and disclosing someone's private life in such a way is just too intrusive. I'm conflicted about this situation because, while we must support and believe the victims, we also need to take the evidence and context into consideration.
Some Black Thought said to me one day, I was like telling him I was stuck, man. Like, I ain't been really writing, blah, blah, blah. He was like, "You done earned yours in this. Just rap. Yeah. Just rap." Yeah. And I was like, damn, it sounded so simple, but it meant a lot because it made me think about, man.
In a recent interview with Hollywood Insider, Common has also been outspoken about his feelings regarding the accusations made against Jaguar Wright. He expressed disappointment while also revealing that the claims are unfounded. Common also emphasized his respect for the seriousness of the assault accusations and voiced concern about the possible effects on his life despite the seriousness of the situation. In spite of the controversy surrounding Jaguar Wright, Common and Jennifer Hudson, Common has remained composed, sending his best wishes to W and acknowledging that she may be going through personal struggles. Common has not made any recent public statements specifically addressing the recently surfaced tape. His silence may be intended to prevent escalating the situation further, or it may indicate that he is handling it privately. Common's previous responses have consistently shown sadness and confusion over the recent accusations, suggesting a desire to move past the conflict without escalating it. The tape's release and subsequent discussions have highlighted lingering concerns, with some speculating about the motives behind its release. This has sparked conversations about the need for greater acceptance and understanding within the genre, where traditional notions of masculinity often dominate. Another critical aspect is the ethics of leaking personal information, especially in the digital age. The release of private tapes, regardless of their content, raises questions about the right to privacy for public figures. While some argue that celebrities forfeit a certain level of privacy by being in the spotlight, others believe that personal boundaries should be respected, even more so when sensitive content is involved. The impact on Common's and Hudson's reputations underscores the potentially damaging consequences of such leaks, not only for the individuals involved, but also for the broader perception of privacy in the entertainment industry. But do you guys think Jaguar Wright's allegations are genuine, or do you think Common and Jennifer Hudson are handling this situation correctly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with the latest celebrity news, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.